What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Rio Reacts. I also have another YouTube channel called Rio's Reactions, and on that YouTube channel, it's 99% golden era hip hop. So if you're ever in the mood to watch some old school hip hop reactions, all you have to do is go to the link that I'm going to put in the description of this video. So before I go any further, let me just say welcome back to Rio's on Sundays, baby. You know what I mean? So today's reaction is a subscriber request. Shout out to that boy Delroy for this request. So this is War, Slippin' Into the Darkness. And I remember this song, man, from when I was young. It was in this movie called American Me. And American Me was a movie that was made about the Mexican mafia prison gang in California. So if you've ever seen that movie starring Edward James Olmos, you know what I'm talking about. It's the scene where they're smuggling the drugs into the prison, and they and they're literally waiting on a dude, you know, to go to the bathroom so they can get the heroin out and shit like that. And they show how the nigga stole a little bit of the heroin so he can get high himself, repackage that shit, kept it moving. It was a crazy scene, you know what I mean? I'll never forget this song was playing. It was perfect. It was a perfect match for that scene. So anyway, man, this song I believe came out in the 60s. I don't know, was War an anti-war group? I feel like it was, man. And I feel like they have a couple hits that I like, and I just didn't know it was them. So this is gonna be our first journey into War. And like I said, this is called Slippin' in the Darkness, but I found this video that says behind the hits. So we're gonna get a good explanation of what War was all about and what their music was about. All right, let's get it.
I'm Jerry Goldstein. Back in 1969, Eric Burden showed up in my office, and I said, "You know what? I got this band I'm working with. You might really like this group." Eric Burden and more was born.
My name is Lonnie Jordan. I am one of the founding members of the band War. We would play places that we shouldn't have been playing. That was a little bit on the rowdy side. We always had to hear our parents tell us, "You're going into that dark road." You know? Police said, "Don't sing that song if you're going to sing the lyric. Police and they justice laughing while they bust us. You got to get down." And we did anyway. And he pulled a gun on us. And our bouncer at the time, he had a cane in his hand, and he hit the gun out of the guy's hand and said, "No, you don't." We weren't trying to start any riot or say anything. We just speaking the truth. Lee Oscar was an artist. So Lee did a lot of the creativity of album covers that we used to have. Papa D was writing a book called Ghetto Man. And then it evolved into The World is a Ghetto. We used Long Beach as the center point for the kids that were in the summer that was out of school. They're the reason.
All right, so these dudes are from Long Beach, California. So far, I've heard like instrumentals of 3 different songs that I recognize, and I think I like them.
For the kids that were in the summer that was out of school, they're the reasons why we made our music.
Come on, Diablo!
The Cisco Kid was the only non-Anglo superhero when these guys were growing up, is what Howard is saying. He grew up idolizing the Cisco Kid.
I was going through a bad marriage. Day after day, writing all these sad songs, and the music was my expression. The sadness never left, and so I wrote this other song. But then when I took it in the studio, again, Papa D, he took it up for me, and I thank him to this very day. That particular song has been played and heard. It's been the soundtrack of people in prison, people going to funerals, gangbangers, women losing their kids.
I don't know
all
this
of a
song.
sudden, don't let no one get you down.
Charles had a lowrider.
Oh.
And I said, let's write about
1975.
lowriders. And
Okay.
before you know it, Charles was on the mic singing about lowriders. And that's, by the way, the original version is 40 minutes long.
Damn. Man,
Man,
you know what it is, dog? For some reason, these war songs, I always thought these were from like a Latino, Hispanic, Mexican group, yo. It's because of Lowrider. Like, this Lowrider just brought it all back to me. Like, that whole Cisco Kid, that sounds kind of soulful. Like, those could be black singers and stuff like that. But I also thought that was like Hispanic, Mexican type of gang from like the West Coast. Wow. So, man, I almost want to go back because it was songs that they were putting out there in the beginning. I didn't know that that's what they were doing, so I kind of didn't even acknowledge them. I just said, like, it's like the comment goes back to the comment I mentioned, like I heard songs that sounded familiar or whatever. But anyway, man, we just gonna keep it moving. This is a pretty dynamic story. I like it a lot. I love the way they did this too.
Lowriders. And that's, by the way, the original version is 40 minutes long.
That's crazy.
Howard had this riff that he would play backstage, reggae groove, and I had my piano back there, and I played the reggae groove, and finally we all pitched in and just started singing. Bam! We started hearing our music in commercials and movies going, up in smoke, and gone in 60 seconds, and just more and more movies every year. We just picked up the pencil and wrote our experience with the people.
50 million
for
records.
The people, by the people.
So, wait, we're streamed over 100 million times. Wow. All right, man. So it says We Can't Be Friends has been streamed over 100 million times. Wow. What a story. Yo, these dudes got some hits. Wow. I'm excited to get into this, man. It sounds like we got to do at least 10 war song reactions. You know what I mean? All right, man. Let's get into this Slippin' Into the Darkness. And I got a live version. And, of course, we're going to do the studio version. All right? Let's get it. All right, man. Yo, check it. I just saw this, man. I just saw this. So we got War, Slippin' Into Darkness, live 1972. And it says right here from the very first, the inaugural Midnight Special TV program. Meaning this was the first episode of Midnight Special. A legendary music show from the 70s, you know what I'm saying? This is the very first show, and we got War kicking it off. So without further ado, let's get to it. I think that's the artist dude they was talking about.
Slipping into darkness. Takes my mind beyond the trees. I was slipping into darkness.
That was hard.
When I talk to my brother, who never said their name, slipping into darkness. Yeah, yeah. When I heard your mother say,
Yo, it's so much going on musically with this song that it's hard to key in on one particular beat that I want to get my Diddy bop onto. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm jumping from like instrument to instrument, and I'm just looking at like the chubby dude right here. You know, fuck that. That nigga ain't chubby. He fat as a motherfucker. So like the fat nigga right here, like he playing the tambourine. And he's got this motherfucking Congo drum over here, and he got this one single drum when he keep hitting for like this booming sound, you know what I'm saying? Then we got the drummer back here, he been going crazy. It's just a lot going on. The harmonica player, which is also the guy they said make the album covers, he got his own thing going. Cause normally when I see shit like a harmonica, a tambourine, shit like that, I be like, them niggas, like, they don't even need to be up there. You know what I'm saying? They just throwing niggas a bone like, okay, you grab this and you go on stage. I feel like they can pull a motherfucker out the crowd to do some of these things up there. But everything these dudes is doing is like the perfect ingredient to go into the gumbo. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of dope, yo.
your mother say, I was slipping into darkness every day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every day. I've got to leave. When I heard your mother say, hey, what you say, what you say? You've been slipping into dark.
Hey yo, you know your band is funky when you doing the show that's like a sit down show, but motherfuckers get up and start grooving, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope.
Hey, what you say, what you say? You've been slipping into darkness. Pretty soon you gonna pay, y'all.
Oh, I knew they was gonna turn up because the fat nigga just sat down. Oh, I knew they was about to turn up right there.
Pretty soon you gonna pay, y'all.
Here we go. Y'all see him sit down? It's over with. Damn, the elbow. I hear a lot of Bob Marley in here. Get up, stand up for your right. Like you can hear him right there. What was that? That's it? Oh man. Wow. Alright, man. Yo, there it is. War, Slippin' into Darkness, live 1972 from the Midnight Special Inaugural episode. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. That is some historic shit right there, son. Like, man, they must have really been on fire for Midnight Special to have them on the first episode, yo. I wonder what other bands was there for the first episode. That's pretty fucking dope. Alright, man, yo. Shout out to that boy Delroy for this request. Now I'm about to jump into the official audio version of the song. But there's another live performance from Soul Train. Yo, you know I gotta give Soul Train some love, and it's from 1972. So I guarantee you, well, I can't guarantee you. I was gonna say they probably went to Soul Train first before this performance, but Midnight Special could have been like, nah, we want y'all here first. This is our first episode. Like, come here before Soul Train. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's a date on that. I can see what the official date is. Who knows? But I'm gonna do that Soul Train live performance first, and then we're gonna do the extended studio version of the joint. You know what I mean? Alright, yo. The link gonna be in the description. On the Soul Train. I'm out.